So we've arrived in Iceland and I'm here with my old mate Anton. So our plan is to circumnavigate the island. We'll come right along the south coast where there's some really big glaciers, and then we'll continue up into the eastern fjords where there is a lot of great rivers and waterfalls. And then we'll head across this stark volcanic desert into the north coast of Iceland, where we'll get into some of the more famous waterfalls in Iceland, and then we'll make the final push back to Reykjavik. Boom! Staple of Iceland. I think the first thing we should do is head off to Thjofafoss, the Waterfall of the Thieves. It's a big, high-volume, river-wide waterfall, probably around 15 metres tall. In ancient times, they used to throw thieves into the waterfall there as their punishment. And I think that's a good place to kick off our trip.
It's pretty flat on that side. Most of the water coming up comes up on this side.
Yeah, so you don't want to go too far right and land flat, because then you'll land hella hard.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that was awesome. Just no question about it. Just hopped into the gear, gave it a last little look, and just jumped off that thing. It's great. I feel awesome. So we're at the Glacier Lake, just on the south coast of Iceland. Got here at about 1 a.m. last night, so it's pretty cool to wake up this morning, see all the icebergs floating around.
Well, this is a glacier coming off the biggest ice cap outside of the polar regions. And this lake at the base of it is called the iceberg forest for obvious reasons. You can see there's a lot of ice that's coming off the Kayaking glacier, and we pushed late into the night last night and camped here. And as we lay in our tent, we could hear the glacier cracking and moaning. And I got up early this morning and could, in the quiet morning air, could hear icebergs rolling over. And, this place is really alive. It's moving all the time. There's so much pressure in that glacier as it pushes down.
It's just completely still and quiet, and then all of a sudden you hear this big thunderclap and there's a bunch of ice falling down. All of a sudden all the icebergs around you start moving around and shifting, and it's kind of crazy. You start making your way back, and everything looks different, so it's a really weird feeling. It's really cool. Iceland's been crazy so far. I've only been here for 3 days now, and I've been loving every bit of it, just scenery all around, and then waking up to this morning is something completely new again, so it's hard to just take it all in. It's amazing.